Well, you know how you love to have that magic rotation with your lower half through impact, like all the top players in the world? I'm going to share with you today a great left knee move that's going to help and allow this to happen. So the process, how to practice, that's going to allow you to have what I would call a sexy rotation through impact. That's going to help you control the club and hit better iron shots more consistently. Let me just share you a small story about a client called Ian that came to me recently. So Ian's a nice player. He's off about 12 handicap, and he tends to just have inconsistent iron shots. Some shots will be flushed on the money, and some shots will be off to the right, and some shots will be off the left. So he just struggles really controlling the club face through the ball. And what we identify with Ian, like we see with a lot of golfers, is through impact, his left knee was moving too laterally, therefore not allowing him to rotate through the golf ball correctly. So I'm going to share with you today the steps I took to make his left knee move better through the ball and freed up his rotation to give him more consistent control of that club face through the hitting zone to become a better player. In the weeks that followed, Ian sent me a message just saying how much better his iron shots were and how happy he was now with his results of his shots and how his left knee was feeling as a key move in his golf swing. Let me share with you what we went through. So the keys we're looking at today, we're looking at how this left knee or lead knee should move in the downswing. And it's often talked about as kind of slide. And we're going to talk about getting the right amount of slide or the right way in which the move should be to allow you to move correctly to open up these hips, to get this tour style rotation through impact. In Ian's case, what he was doing was sliding a little bit too much, so therefore couldn't rotate, or made it very difficult to rotate through the ball, and therefore his hands got a little bit high and the club face got a little bit active. So when he timed his shots, he hit straight, beautiful shots with a tiny bit of draw. I say straight, tiny draw shots. When he didn't get it right, he tends to get the hands high, the face open, and he hits shots to start right and peel further right. The other shot you'll get is the hands get very active. When he hits a few right in a row, he starts getting reactive to those shots, and he'll hit it then a bit too hooky to the left-hand side. Now, when we got him focused on trying to make sure his knee didn't hit this stick here, I felt his knee worked away from the stick and straightened up a bit, so extended a bit. He then got a lot more rotation in here for free. Now, this is just one process you could do to help this. But the key thing was about it is he felt his knee coming away from this stick, and he felt the rotation happening in his body because of that. So this move as opposed to this blocking move. So the idea would be in the start of the downswing, we'd probably feel the left knee move a little bit towards the yellow stick, but only a touch, like a bump to recenter the weight. Then I want to feel the knee work away from it and extend. Those are the moves I wanted him to do. And this little drill, and we also used his golf bag there, so you can put your golf bag just next to your lead foot. And you can make this a bit tougher if you want to, by putting the stick a bit closer. But the key thing was, the concept of moving his knees this way was the game changer for him, and the game changer for his golfing over the next few weeks. And what I love golfers to have is a simple swim thought they can take to the course straight away that makes a difference to how they play, as well as working on things in the range so it gets more comfortable. Ideally, we want it to be unconscious, which is reps and hard work, but consciously, if we can do a move that makes us play better straight away, well, that's great. It means it's going to be instant change for you, and this is what this will be, instant change. So let's just go through that. So I'd like you to put yourself into a position where you've got the stick there, make a backswing, feel your knee work away from that, and present the club to the ball. So do a few slow-mo rehearsals just like that, and then we're going to go and hit the ball, trying to feel we do the same movement. You see here, quite a big gap. Pretty happy with the shot, ever so slightly down the left-hand side, but I really felt like I tried to move my tailbone and pelvis back to really show the rotation that I'd want to see from you guys when you're hitting golf balls. In a drill, I don't mind if it's slightly overdone, and then on the golf course we can have a simple thought of probably extending and moving that knee correctly. That would be ideal. So the good news is, like Ian, he had a great concept to go to the golf course that would change how he moved straight away and made him play better. The bad news is playing partners weren't happy. Again, he's taking money off them now, which is the great thing, and his scores are tumbling and his handicap's dropped, and the same will happen for you. So if you're the kind of person who wants to protect your handicap, just be careful. So we all want to get better, hopefully. We all want to hit better shots. We all want to lower our handicap. That, for me, is the aim of the game, and I definitely want you guys to go ahead and do that. Have a go at this drill. Let me know down below how you get on. Post comments, ask questions. Requests for videos are great for me because it means I can come back to you with videos that suit what you want to listen and hear about. If you haven't already followed, subscribe, please hit my logo down the bottom corner. Join me on my journey and let me help you improve your golf. Lastly, thank you for tuning in today at the Forest of Arden. Hope to see you again here soon.